Hey everybody, it's Wednesday. Anyways, we've been farting around with this one. So this floor's got subfloor, an old Doug fir floor, and then since we ran the material this way, we decided to sheet it. Was going to do 3/8, and the rest of the house out here we did 3/8, but as we came down into the hallway, I guess you can see where the plywood and the Doug fir come together there. If you go outside, this is funny. I don't know what the deal is here, but I believe that's the end of the house. Even though it does cut through half of the bathroom there, and you can see that slope from right there this way. Yeah, you can see it does drop down, and if you look at that wall back there, you can see it. So what we've done is, you can see that there was the largest hump that I've ever attempted to remove on a floor. So yeah, we actually, the Doug fir floor here actually came up and met the top of this, the top of that. What we did is we beveled this Doug fir down to nothing right about here. So we come down, we took a planer and we just beveled it down, and that Doug fir stops probably somewhere in here. So that's all beveled up through the nails, through everything. This 1/2-inch plywood actually came up to this Doug fir, which the Doug fir was a 1/4 inch higher. So we brought that. So we're 3/4 up over here. We bring it down to flush with the old subfloor. We're going to continue sheeting the plywood. It came in. Now it's only 1/2-inch plywood, and the Doug fir's 3/4. So we needed to grab another 3/4 of an inch. That's why we took the Doug fir all the way down. So when we came up here, when the 1/2-inch met that Doug fir at 3/4 of an inch on this side, it's still a huge peak. 5 foot out, I had 1 inch, and that our 10-foot float would teeter back and forth on each side an inch. So I knew we needed to take out another 1/4 inch. Come on. So we went ahead and took the Doug fir all the way down, which dropped us down a 1/4 inch below this, and that's why this is all shaved out. We shaved that 1/4 inch off the top of the Doug fir down to make the 1/2-inch plywood, and now we're close. It's not perfect, but we can get flooring down. So anyways, and you can see we've taken out, and you can see we've got down to the top of the tongue. So that's a 1/4 inch on this, a little bit, probably 5/16 on this old flooring. So anyways, and then we had to cut out all the material down around the casing. That's time consuming. So what I do, sometimes you can do it with a fine saw or oscillating saw, but I just threw an old blade on my undercut saw and I just start hogging it out with the blade. It goes pretty fast. It's dusty, but it goes pretty fast. So going down with some 9.5-inch plank. So that side of the house will be all sheeted. Unfortunately, the wood flooring is going to be running with the old Doug fir floor. I will say this, the old subfloor is on a diagonal, so it should be pretty stable. I don't like to run material the same way, but yeah, that's what we did. That's what we did to get that. Crazy, absolutely crazy. And then somehow coming back around here, are we going to take any more out here? Or are you good?
We're done.
We're good there. Okay, so we're going to cut out the corners there. All right, so we got a little bit more to hog out. So, I mean, you can So we're gonna have to dig out. We'll have to dig all that out. Anyways. All right. Or that 1/2-inch plywood, all we need to dig out is actually around the corner, huh? Because that 1/2-inch plywood's gonna stick up right there. So as bad as it was over there, it wasn't as bad as it went this way, believe it or not. And we had a little bit over here, and we still gotta dig out a little bit, dig out a little bit around here, and we'll be good. So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing for today. Yeah. And then we'll lace into what we did over there, and I'll show you that later. So anyways, over and out.